Hi, it's Sonia Booker, and today we are introducing a new segment where we are spotlighting a woman wealth builder from our inner circle. Each year, I honor and celebrate women that are making a difference and have stepped out to become the wealth builder that they truly are. And today, I have the distinct pleasure of speaking with Miss Georgia Dawkins, who is one of our honorees for this year. Georgia, welcome.
Thank you, Sonia.
So, how are you wearing your new title, Woman Wealth Builder? What does that mean to you?
At first, I was afraid of it, but now I'm trying to embrace it. It was something that I was afraid of because I felt like I wasn't in position to call myself a wealth builder. My credit ain't all that great right now, and my bank account don't look all that healthy. So I don't want to say I'm a wealth builder, but it's a title that I'm now trying to embrace by making smarter financial decisions.
That's really awesome. And I think what's great is that when we think about wealth and when we celebrate wealth, it's not all monetary of what we see, because for you, you have so many gifts and talents that are inside of you that you are using to bring out all that wealth and all that greatness. So tell us about some of those things that you're doing, like a new book here. I think this says wealth.
So
I've been wealth to me.
It looks like wealth to me too. And I didn't see it as that initially. I just saw it as something that God told me to do, not realizing that it had multiple purpose.
Right.
And one is it's another stream of income. So now I'm making money in my sleep.
Now you're making money in your sleep. Okay, now we're talking as I sit up straight. So this book is Everybody Knows the Power of Being in Position. What is this title? What does it mean to you with this title?
It means that I was late. So when God first told me to leave what I thought was my dream job, and I started calling my friends and family going, oh my gosh, God thinks so highly of me, and he told me to go, and he has all this stuff planned for me, and I don't know what it is, but I'm crazy enough to go.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, yeah, we knew that already. We've known that. We've been at this party, and you're late. You're late to your own party.
That's pretty cool. So we like crazy here. So crazy is good. So you're in safe space. And so you're all about purpose. And what I love about the book is that you really take us to a journey of you kind of doing the self-discovery of understanding that everything that was happening was working together for the good, and it was all very purposeful. What does that mean to you, purpose?
Purpose to me means that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be when I'm supposed to be there. I struggle with time a lot, and I try to control it because I think I made it. And so I keep everybody to a schedule. I try to keep myself on a schedule. And part of my purpose is letting go of that and going with the flow and knowing that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be when I'm supposed to be there.
When you get into the flow of not letting time control you, something freeing about that. I mean, you could take it from me, take it from me. Yeah, like really, I don't wear a watch. I don't know. I never know what time it is, and I always feel like I am where I'm supposed to be. And then if I stay in the moment, I get more out of it than thinking about, oh, tomorrow, oh, later today. It's just kind of like I get to take it all in.
The reward in that is being present.
Yeah.
So I'm challenging myself more to actually be in the moment, stay in the moment, and not rush through it because I have a schedule or I have a plan. No, go with it, flow with it. And a lot of times I'm surprised by the result. Oh, it turned out better than I thought it would just by me letting go.
That's really cool. So looking forward to watching that happen more and more. So in that, because now you've also entered into the life of an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I did. I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to? Yeah, it's like kind of the land where you don't step very lightly, but once you step, it's kind of hard to ever go back. It's that, that feeling. So what is that?
That's difficult for me because I've spent all of my career, last 12 years, in corporate. And even I had my first job at 14. So I know how to play by other people's rules. And now I'm in a position where I have to design my own structure. And I realize that I've been doing it for everybody else. I've been building their brands and neglecting Georgia. So now I'm in a position as an entrepreneur to build my own brand. And not only that, but part of my purpose is using my gifts to help other people accomplish their dream.
So your gift, I've gotten experience firsthand, and you kind of, you innately know what to do. You produce things and you see the end of things before they actually happen. When did you know you had that gift?
About 2 weeks ago. I took a spiritual gifts test, but it is part of my spiritual gift. I didn't realize that I don't even want to say it, but prophecy, like that's a part of my gift as a purpose producer, is allowing God through spirit to direct me, because I can't take credit for that. I don't know when I wrote this book, I didn't know what it was going to look like, but I knew I had to write a book. I knew where I needed to be.
So Georgia, when did you know that this was the book cover?
On my birthday, October 2017, my brother posted this as a shout out on Instagram, happy birthday. And I heard God very clearly say, this is your book cover. Wow. So I did a little tag and I bookmarked it, and I still didn't know what the title was. And it wasn't until he was dealing with me about leaving that dream job that he revealed what the title was, and even the subtitle and the why. And so I just felt like he was like bombarding me with all of this confirmation as I prepared to write the book.
Okay, so everybody knows the power of being in position. What do you think is the hardest part about getting in position? Why are most people not in position?
Because for me, I was afraid. I was afraid of leaving the good job and the benefits, what I thought was a good job. Because stepping back, I was never paid my worth on any job. And I realized my value was a lot more than I initially thought. And I was settling throughout my experience in different newsrooms and networks. So for me, it was about me getting quiet and hearing God and allowing him to download my purpose, which I believe is my assignment. And I couldn't hear that unless I got quiet, unless I eliminated those distractions and I committed to moving forward.
So part of this whole idea of becoming your, this woman wealth builder is about taking that leap. What has been the hardest part of taking your leap?
Falling. Like I don't want to leave.
I don't want to leave.
But it's funny that you should ask that, because a few weeks ago God was dealing with me about my fear of falling. And he said, you're not falling. You've never fallen. You are flying. You actually have more control than you think, and you're going to have to embrace that.
So what do you want people, as they're finding their own sense of healing, what do you want them to do when they come in contact with you and your brand and your beliefs?
I hope that what everyone walks away with when they hear my story or read the book, that they challenge themselves to not only rely on the God around them, but the God within them. I pray that they find their purpose, and once they hear that purpose, that they pursue it, because now you'll be held accountable for what you know. And if you know what those instructions are, you know what your purpose is, you know you have gifts that the world needs, and you hold on to that, you shouldn't be comfortable holding on to that.
So you have to see that as being a little selfish, and it's like, for me, I had to challenge myself with, who am I to withhold my gift? Because a gift is not a gift until you give it. And so who am I to withhold that from the world if I was given that? And so as you get more comfortable with that they're not even yours, and they're not yours to keep.
The power of being in position, because there are people waiting on you. They're waiting on you to get into position,
so they can get in position,
make their next best move.
So you're holding up like a whole line of people.
You're holding up the process.
Yeah, that's humbling when you really think about it that way, and you don't want to be the bottleneck of that. So you're out here. What's next?
I'm out here in these streets, and I'm trying to figure out what's next. But along the way, God is giving me confirmation. I have more than enough. My cup is just running over. And I joke that my gifts are making room for me so fast that I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, I don't know where to go first, but
keep them open.
Keep them open and giving. But be going on tour with the book,
Yes.
and I'll be doing
Book
more
tour.
speaking engagements. I'm also doing more corporate contracts. I just got a deal with the city of Atlanta,
Yes.
and I'll be producing some commercials, PSAs, and feature content for them. But also, I'm excited to be able to teach workshops because there's so many entrepreneurs who need personal brand training. So I'm putting together a day, an experience for those people to invest in their brands.
Talk about overflowing. I see that bank account overflowing too.
Rain.
I've counted at least 5, 6 streams of income just sitting here. So I know you are.
For me?
I will actually. So you're well on your way. Georgia, thank you so much for being here. And you can find out more information about Georgia and her book at georgiadawkins.com and get in touch with her and get a copy of this book. It's absolutely fabulous. And I wrote the foreword to it, and that was an honor for me to do that. Thank you for allowing me to do that, to share in this process with you.
Thank you.
My heart is overflowing. Hey, thank you so much for watching today and really checking out what we're doing here in the Inner Circle with Women Wealth Builders and making a difference. And for more information about My Inner Circle, visit myinnercircle.org and get in contact with me. Until the next time, happy wealth building.